I think it fits really well. Okay, that's just the base, so there's a bunch of other stuff to put on it. So she does have these like knee pad things like skate.
Sup, you beautiful bastards. You're watching the Philip DeFranco Show, and we got a lot of news to talk about today. So hit that like button to let YouTube know you want more of these daily dives into the news, and let's just jump into it. Starting with, this is the dumbest, smartest, most disgusting thing I've seen in entertainment, and I'm part of the problem. It was just announced today, Jake Paul is gonna be fighting Mike Tyson. Yes, really, 57-year-old Mike Tyson. Jake Paul lost one fight, and he went right back to fighting people you'd never heard of and people about to be able to get Social Security, with this reportedly going down on July 20th at the 80,000-seat AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. And the whole thing will be streamed live exclusively on Netflix. What an absolute freak show this is, that I am also going to watch because I am part of the problem. I already have a Netflix subscription. Of course I'm gonna watch the dumpster fire train wreck. This event is notable not only because it's just the weirdest thing. The former best pound for pound fighter in the world going against a YouTuber turned boxer that actually has some genuine skill, but not to the point that he like yaps about. But also, this is big for the entertainment space because it shows even more progress for Netflix, by them jumping into the live streaming space. Recently announcing that they were signing a decade-long $5 billion deal with the WWE back in January. Also live streaming comedy, award shows, right? They just recently did SAG Awards. And I think even Jake Paul knows what a just stupid freak show this is. With him posting this video of Mike Tyson and the caption, "He's the greatest heavyweight of all time, the most vicious KO artist ever. But I'm younger, I'm faster, I'm gonna be working my ass off to get stronger. A member of my team sent me this video that Mike's coach put up 2 weeks ago and asked me if I'm sure that I wanna do this. Yes, I do. Heavyweight." That video is 4 years old, Jake. The most recent video I saw of Mike Tyson, he was holding a cane. And it doesn't matter when that video is from, because he was holding a cane. That's the man you're gonna be fighting. Though again, none of that is going to change the fact that this may end up actually being one of the biggest boxing events in history. Because while you have things like Pacquiao and Mayweather, right, 4.6 million pay-per-view buys, Netflix has over 260 million subscribers. And it's gonna be free for people already paying for it? Meanwhile, we're all gonna be watching this thing like when we watch someone like cross the Grand Canyon or jump like the Red Bull thing, jumping from space, just watching with dark interest, wondering if we're about to watch someone die. And then when you think of people gambling, you might be thinking of like a bunch of dude bros at a Buffalo Wild Wings staring at like one of a billion TVs, just fucking sweating, saying, "Please, for the love of God, we could still win this thing. I just need Patrick Mahomes to fumble, Greg McDinglefuck to get 2 more interceptions, and for some reason Travis Kelce to kick a field goal. I know there's only 42 seconds left in the game, but we still got this." But here's the thing, as more and more places legalize and gambling itself gets more mainstream, the official sports books are trying to bring in even more people, and people that don't normally bet. And while even the non-degenerates out there are aware of sports betting, are you familiar with award show betting? Because thanks to this year specifically, more and more people are, especially as that whole Barbenheimer craze has the potential to fuel gambling on the results of the Oscars, right? Especially because it's not every year that
music brings us to life. That's worth fighting for.
Two of the primary Best Picture contenders were box office hits seen by tons of people. And so this has spiked interest, especially as Oscars gambling has increasingly been allowed in a handful of states, with gambling laws in New Jersey, Massachusetts, Michigan, Indiana, Arizona, Kansas, and Louisiana all allowing people to place bets on the show. Notably not on that list is California, where the show is held. Side note, good luck to Maddie on my team. She, in my experience, is not a bragger, but she will not shut the hell up about how she has never lost an Oscar ballot contest in her life. Though to Maddie, who I imagine is going to be on a flight to Kansas this weekend, and to others, I just warn you, don't fall into the gambler fallacy. There's always a first time to lose, and just because you've lost several times before doesn't mean you're due. But as far as why some states don't allow Oscars betting, it's because the Oscars have a predetermined outcome, right? And some states also bar these kinds of events because information can leak. But in the states that do allow it, you can bet on things like if you think Oppenheimer is going to win Best Picture, or Billie Eilish is going to win Best Original Song. You can take guesses about the acting races, and that even includes niche categories like Best Animated Short or Best Sound. And then for you Canadian beautiful bastards, you can even bet on what Barbie outfit Margot Robbie's going to wear to the show, or if someone fucking trips on stage while accepting an award. You know, part of the reason all of this is happening is because, yeah, it can be advantageous to both casinos and gambling platforms, but also the Oscars themselves. With Johnny Avello, the director of race and sports operations at DraftKings, explaining to Reuters that the Oscars tend to see more women throwing their money on the line. Explaining, they say, I don't want to bet on football, but now you're talking about Academy Awards, and now you're in my wheelhouse. So that's also why they believe that there's going to be higher viewership, higher engagement to watch the show, which is why you have Bill Sparrow.
At your funeral.
Battle is a dance, and the fortunate find their path.
I'm doing this my way. Let's get to the fun part.
Such a loser, always ready to cry.
They can play this at your funeral. I demand a sandwich. Music brings us to life. That's worth fighting for.
Such a loser, always ready to cry.
prefer this to desk duty.
Careful. This pack will not.
Battle is a dance, and the fortunate find their partner.
Wait, hold up. We getting paid for this?
comes the punchline. fun part.
Wait, hold up. This.
You hear that? It is the end.
Let's get to the fun part.